Good morning, everyone. My name is Gordon Gilchrist, and I hope that everyone is well this morning. This morning we are doing very practical and successful marketing strategies for 2011, part 2. So, other areas that may be of use to you in terms of marketing materials, and you'll see there's not that much marketing material, it's just a focus. So you may want to have a newsletter, but please be honest with yourself and ask the question, is it readable? Is it interesting? Is it relevant? Is it humorous? Is it colorful? Is it less is more? What about a client spotlight to make it interesting? The client of the quarter, the client of the month. You might have client of the year. What about staff? Now, if your core value is that you want people to be the best and you want to train them to be the best and therefore the most motivated, and you provide them with an environment of challenging work and they're trained up to do it and they communicate with each other and all the things that wait for well-motivated staff, and they are champions in particular niches, and I'm trying to conjure up this wonderful utopia which no one ever gets to, but we're all aiming for it, then have staff spotlights, because that says what you do on the tin. And then you have some competitions, you know, maybe a crossword, or maybe a restaurant review, which could be a client, or anything, a film review, anything that's sort of not necessarily legal, but makes it sort of interesting. And then once you've gone through all of that, if there's any space left, then you can put some technical stuff in. And of course that was a joke, but you do need some technical to give them reassurance. And then of course you then have the debate, well, do we send it out in the post? Do we print it? How many copies do you send out? Always 2 to clients. Because if you send 2 out and you send a covering letter, I know you're thinking of cost here, but it's well worth it. It doesn't cost much more to print twice the number of newsletters you already are printing. Once it's on the machine and printing, you're just paying for paper and ink. And I've now found out that color printing is now cheaper than black and white. Didn't know that? I do now. So don't worry about printing in color. So send 2. The covering letter says, you know, dear Gordon, I enclose 2 copies of our latest newsletter, specializing in the printing industry, or whatever it is that you're specializing in, or a general newsletter for your average client, just to start it off anyway. And then the next paragraph says the spare one is for a friend or colleague, because, comma, as you may know, comma, we're always interested in meeting new people. Now that's a nice way of saying I'm looking for referrals. So always send 2 copies out. Now you might send out a manual one twice, 3 times a year. What about a digital version where you can email it out to clients and maybe put a little PS at the bottom that says one of our best secrets is client recommendations. Please feel free to forward this on to anyone who you think might be interested. But it's basically the same with jobs.